God Eater Resurrection. For those of you who don't know, I'm still playing both this and God Eater 2, but I'm playing it in the, well, we'll call it chronological order. I think that's a good term. I mean, our guest may be able to fill these in more accurately. Is it chronological order? Chronological order, Daniel? Or is it?
Chronological, yeah.
Yeah. So we're playing it chronological order, which is because this game's set 3 years in the past of the other game. And, well, yeah. Anyway, so this is my pal Daniel. He is a live streamer as well. He has his own channel down at the Noob Syndicate where he plays Deus Ex. He plays Paragon.
Shit.
He refuses to play Hawken anymore. I know that much. You've never streamed Warframe yet, have you? You've always been in someone else's stream and you've been playing that. You should do that.
No, yeah, I've never streamed Warframe. It's just because I think for me, at least, I've always found it's a difficult game to keep entertaining because it's like grind, 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 more grinding, the occasional fun bit. So it's kind of
Yeah, but that's why you
like,
talk and entertain people, so they don't matter. So they know they're watching a grind. They mostly come at that point to hear you make them laugh or laugh at you, and in the case maybe depending on what happens. Like when I start stuttering and unable to talk. Perfect timing. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm just going to start us off. Generally, what's going to happen is we're going to play for an hour. We'll probably get through 3 or 4 missions, depending on how tough they are, and that'll be all for tonight's stream. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Now these streams will go up on YouTube after. How long is it? How long does it generally last? About an hour to upload them, I'd say.
if you're only doing an hour, I'd say it would actually take about half an hour until it gets uploaded on YouTube.
Well, there we go, half an hour to an hour. So here's where we are now. We've beat the first 4 story missions. They've still got 3 missions, they've still got all the extra missions to do. We'll be doing all that, but just let me get used to the game first, because this is completely out of my comfort zone. There's not enough shooting and it's not first person, so yeah, it's different for me. Okay, so we've got some new items available. Actually, this reminds me, I've got a perfect opportunity to see if I can sort out that stream situation for you, Daniel. Essentially what's going to happen is Daniel is going to be the main moderator on this stream for now. He is like the leader of the pack. Only because he's been doing this for a long time. He's been a friend of mine for a really long time. He is really easy to talk to and he's fair with his judgment. But if you are a dick, he will be the biggest dick you've ever met, other than myself. Because if I catch you being a dick, you're gone. You're gonna get marched out of here. Like some of the games I'm going to be playing will be geared more towards adults, like Call of Duty. You know, like you don't really want to have kids watching you play like Call of Duty and all that. But other games will probably be more on the kiddie side, like Rocket League. I will start playing Rocket League again at some point. And I might actually have my youngest brothers sitting beside me during that stream. And if they start reading comments that I'm not happy with, you will be kicked out of here quicker than you can say, "But I only said this once." Or, "I didn't know they were there." Because I have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to my younger brothers. But that's just me. You know, I can't actually find my own live stream on YouTube now. Oh, no, it goes. It's popped up as live now.
I don't know what it's like on the phones, so
it's popped up on live now. Still takes you just the regular page. We update my subscribers went up by 1 since last night, so I've got a new subscriber. That's decent.
It's always good.
Definitely. Now I can't figure out where my live feed is, but Ah, the sadness.
I mean, even using your laptop when you stream might be an idea. 'Cause
Yeah, maybe if I get the thing to boot up, I'll try booting it up, but there's no promises that it'll even work anymore. You know what it's like, especially when I try and play stuff like World of Warcraft on it, and it decides to, yeah, make funny noises and turn itself off.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you're only using it for like
Streams should be,
YouTube chat,
yeah, should be okay.
because you could even open the stream, use the pop-out chat, and then close YouTube,
That's
and then
true.
you've just got the pop-out chat. You could always do that because I. Do
Or I
that
could just pause the
sometimes.
stream on the,
Aye.
and that
Yeah.
removes the other problem, which is hearing myself talk. Still can't do that.
I can do it, but I never do it on streams just in case it comes through the mic.
Oh no, I just can't hear my own voice. It's just,
I know.
it just sounds so weird. It's not even the voice that I hear in my head, and no, it's not even one of the voices I hear in my head.
To be fair, that's what it's like with most people, though.
Yeah, I just struggle to get used to that. I don't know how people are like, oh well, I'll listen to myself and decide if I'm going to keep that voice, and I'm like, nope, new recording. So essentially, we get mails after every mission, and most of them are just like this one. It says good work. Sometimes you get a shopkeeper telling you new items, new plays. But anyway, I have all these lovely instruction-y type things to look at, but no. Anyone who knows me knows I do not go for instructions. Wow. So essentially, in the last stream, the last mission we did, someone was killed. This is apparently his father. Well. Talk about blaming someone for something they had no control over. Let's see if we can go straight to the mission here. Oh, hello, new difficulty. So you've essentially, these are the 3 missions I was talking about that I'm going to do later on. You know, I'm maybe better clearing them now, before I go on to the difficulty 2, eh? Because these do have rewards. Like, the reason I skipped the tutorials before is I didn't think they had rewards, but you know what, I'll try this one.
I will say what Zeph said on the stream last night before I went away. I did see that it's very like Monster Hunter. It's very Hunter.
I'm not too
Actually,
familiar with Monster Hunter, so it's kind of
pick it up. Not gonna lie.
this game, eh?
Just because of how like Monster Hunter it is.
Well, I'll tell you
That
one
was
thing,
one of my
right?
favourite
See if you go and get the one that I told you about, you will you'll get the 2 and you'll get 1 for free, and it does have a multiplayer option, as you've seen at the start of the screen. Like, you can have a 4, like, kind of, I've got Soma, Lindo, and Sakuya as my backup this time. You can have 4.
It's exactly like Monster Hunter.
You can have 4 players. Yep.
Exactly like Monster Hunter. That's what it does as well. You
Yep.
go on your quests and that, and you can have players with you or
NPCs.
See, the difference with Monster Hunter though is
Classes.
no, it's not even NPCs. It's either just yourself or other players. Like, it's actually got a bit of a spike in difficulty, because like once you get to the later ones, you can clear them on your own, but it's a lot harder and it's a lot easier with players. But I just wish Monster Hunter was on PS4, honestly.
Is that not just a DS game though?
Aye, it's well, it's DS. I think there's one on the Wii U now.
This guy.
What's the size of his fucking swords, by the way?
Mission
Well,
accomplished. Prepare to return to base.
Hardly worth my time. And another one bites the dust.
that was the mission, by the way. That killing that.
I just saw.
I've had better battles playing God Eater with the kids in the base.
Oh dear,
Beasts show up.
dear me.
I hope I was helpful. Was I helpful?
I guess by doing that, like one or those couple of missions you did on the last stream, you've ended up being too overpowered for the tutorial.
Well, that's it though. I've not actually upgraded myself at all, and the only person who's ever been out the guys I got is Lido, and all I did was upgrade his damage resistance. That just shows you how weak these early on monsters are. Because remember the auto missions we did, we actually only had 2 members, me and someone else. That was 4 folk ganking on a thing. So
good point.
when you get to a full team, you're probably going to realise that you can do well. Take that.
Cool as long as you buy me a beer after this.
I mean, like, it does look like a pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's based on the God Eater series, and you've watched it.
I've never watched. No, I've never watched.
Oh, did you never watch it? I thought you were going to watch it because I remember we were talking about
I was going to. I was going to because you mentioned it, but I never got around to it.
it. Oh, it's definitely worth a watch.
I usually do your things. Oh, I'll go watch it. Nope.
Like essentially, the only thing different is that the character I am would be the main character in it, but essentially it is playing out just like the game. Other than that,
Okay.
no, so it's playing out just like the.
Change what the main character looks like, or is it just like a default?
Well, actually, if you've seen the first one, I customized what it looked like.
Oh, I think I missed the beginning of the
Ah.
stream, so I might have missed that bit.
I customize. You get to customize what they look like to an extent. But what gets me
Right.
and what really bugged me was see when you choose your hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can choose like I think it's a hair accessory, but they're all feminine, regardless of your gender choice. You get bows,
Oh, really?
cat's ears,
Hold on. Verifying new Oracle
like
responses.
all kind of hats that look like. You know what I mean? It's generally hair accessories are generally for females.
Damn! Vajras are
That's a little bit
extremely
odd,
dangerous.
to be honest.
Fast and
Do that.
relentless hunters. Engagement is not advised. Copy. Complete
I
your
suppose
mission
though,
quickly
when you
and
think
get
about
out of there,
enemies,
please.
in general, like if a guy's got some sort of like hair accessory, you're either talking like bandana, goggles, something like that.
Well, there's a second type of accessory. That's why I've got as you can see, I've got the scanner type thing or the one eye. That was the second type of accessories.
Right.
But like they're mostly eye patches and stuff like that. But they would look more unisex. Like one of them was a headsets and all. They look generally unisex, but the other type of accessories for hair. Like I'll show you when we get to the second game because it's limited to 100 hours of gameplay. So you know what I'm going to. You know me doing 4 missions at a time. Probably going to rip through that in about 24 streams or something, if that.
Yeah.
And there's always a chance I might do a. Oh, I see a big fucker over there. That might be the one we were told to avoid.
Should totally not avoid it.
Oh no, you know he's going to die, or I'm going to die, one or the other. That was
like,
yeah, that
always-
that is one of the ones at the fucking show. Oh fuckers, maybe I don't want to fuck with him right now. Actually, he is a bad bastard.
See, I always like try
Ah
to fight
fuck!
those
He's
things.
seen us now. Right, it's on, it's on. He can actually shoot. He can actually shoot lightning bolts. Oh.
It's a shame YouTube's got such a massive delay.
Yeah. Oh, his face is the.
I just seen.
Oh, lightning shot! He shot lightning at us. Yeah, if you see just a little damage I'm doing to him. I was doing like 80s, 90s into the first monster we fought in the other mission. This guy I'm only doing like 5 to. Well, sometimes I'm hitting 5 in the first strike, but I'm hitting 40 times as well.
Well, your gun looked like it was doing about 70 per hit.
Yeah, that's guns generally do. Like, see that guy doing 99, 81 to 99 damage.
Yeah.
Wait till I hit the other guy. Oh, you bastard! Oh.
I'd imagine though, because this seems very Monster Hunter-ish to me, I'm going to assume if you
Oh.
were to beat this
I like
guy,
to see.
Yep.
who you're not really supposed to be fighting yet, that you would get something pretty good for it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't just be like you know,
Yep.
avoid this.
Yep. There's more things showing up.
Alpha 1, you're in the final seconds of burst. Tear through them.
Oh, it's so good.
I have no regrets as to how I just took that one out.
Primary target terminated. Yes, yes, keep it up.
I do not regret the choice of where I shot and how much I shot.
Just Jesus Christ, man.
Safest place to attack these things is from behind. They can do some serious damage if you let them.
You got nothing on me.
So like, I notice you a couple of times like hitting them when they're dead. Is there, or is that?
You mean
just...
when I hold it? You mean when I essentially do the looks like it's eating them?
Aye.
Yeah, that's called devouring. That's well, if you do it when they're alive, you take like some of their core and you get like how I've got the lightning maul. Now you see come up with lightning maul. That's because I ate the core of the big one. He's a lightning type. And then the dead ones, you actually just get it's for materials basically. You basically eat materials out of them.
That's cool.
That's how you essentially gain materials in this game.
That's a nice way of doing it actually, instead of just like.
But you can also find pickups on the ground.
I mean, the way the Monster Hunter does it, which is actually a little bit difficult sometimes, is you've got to essentially skin and gut the creature that you've just killed, which can get difficult if you've killed a little thing and a bigger thing decides to come along.
Yeah. I can eat. If I get a chance to devour him again while he's alive, I'll go into burst mode, which is kind of like enhances my abilities. But the thing is, when I'm trying to devour, I can't really move as such until I get. I think I get an ability later on that lets me do that. But right now, I'm kind of just, oh, you fucker! I knew he was going to do that. Oh, I didn't think he was going to do it so soon, though. AoE attacks are like you've seen how little window you get to see that coming on. Oh, he's going to do it again. I noticed it that time because his main.
He does telegraph it a wee bit.
Aye, but it's no something you can see if you're just kind of going in like I was.
Right.
Oh fuck! I got greedy. Oh come on! Just healed me, fucking launched a bolt at me, and then he charged me. Oh, he stalled me. Oh. Whew. I'm out of restores, like, and he's still targeting me. Yep.
And I'm gonna assume that this is like you can't tell how much health they have.
There's a skill you can get later on that shows it, but right now, no, I can't tell. What the? What the? Did anyone just? He's gone.
And he's out of here.
Mission accomplished. Prepare to return to base.
I don't know if I took too long or if that was meant to happen.
Nearly done yet.
Is he not still on your radar?
Yeah, he's on the radar, but
Chopper should be here any moment.
I don't know if I can get back. It says back to base now. I don't know if I can get her to re-engage him or not.
So I really want to hear the truth. You can.
Ha! There it is.
It's okay. Tell me what I can do to support you.
Basically the timer is in the ending though. He's getting fucking ganked though. And our health's aren't going. I don't think my health bar went down because my timer ran out. Shit, I think you had to kill. I think maybe I should have killed him before I killed all the ogre tails.
I've seen that you got enraged at the end there. I'm assuming that is just.
No, that was just him. That was just him using it. Oh, did it say he was enraged? Actually, I have no idea what that does. I've never actually. Well,
I got some errands. Won't take that long.
I don't know. They just seem to just.
Good to see you.
Pissed off with it.
Come on,
Kill him.
take a seat.
Oh yes, because I complete them. I get some sort of cutscene. Okay. Not actually letting us see this shit because it'd probably take forever.
You have this way of making even the most boring, absurdly complex crap just come through loud and clear. Let's do this again.
Every time they say origami, I keep thinking fucking origami. Like, I genuinely think that's what they're saying. Origami.
Yeah, I seen you getting along with that. I imagine you of all people would be catching that kind of drift. Yeah. So essentially, that's me done the 2 hardware missions. quote unquote.
Oh, was that the harder one?
Nah, like the two free ones that have been there the whole time.
Ah, right.
I think they're just like kind of practice missions. Free missions seem to have rewards, but they seem to just be kind of practicey, if anything.
So I am, like, because I'm obviously watching this, but I'm I'm curious about, like, how do getting better weapons work, if that's a thing. And,
like, well, I'll just have to go show you then. That I can show you. Right.
I'm assuming it's like a crafting type deal, basically. You'll make better weapons.
Yep.
But,
Crafting.
yeah.
Upgrade equipment. Melee weapon, gun or shield. And then you kind of just upgrade as you go. Like, you get all these types of these melee weapons. There's the knife, which is hit and run tactics. The blade, which is combo slashes. The claymore, which is thump sword.
Yeah.
The hammer, which is just thump. The halberd, which is stabby stabby. And the scythe, which is swish swish swish. Yep.
I'm always a big fan of scythes myself.
I'll throw the scythe on at some point and let you see it. But right now I've not got enough to upgrade it, but I can upgrade my blade. So, I've never actually upgraded in this, so I don't know how it works. So let's see how it does. Well, there we go. I've got 3 ogre fangs and 4 brittle titanium, so I can upgrade my blade to from blade P to blade. There we go. Let's see what happens.
I mean, the one thing I'm going to assume as well is that this game's got the kind of, because I was seeing like the pierce, what was it, crushing
And slash.
I think. I'm assuming that's also to do with like specific enemies will have like better defenses against, say, slash than they will against.
I sure hope not.
The others. I mean, I'd only assume that because it's sort of there.
Yeah, I sure hope not, because I was kind of hoping to use the blade the entire way through. I don't want to have to switch to a hammer later on. Well, I get those.
Well,
the hammer's 109 at its very base. The sword is only at 99 now that I've upgraded it.
But I suppose the sword would hit more often than the hammer.
I've never actually tried the hammer, so I don't know. But
well,
so
I'm just guessing off a like basis here. Like I know.
but
nothing
also
about
the
the game.
sword, if you look at the bottom, it says type bomb. No other weapons are bomb type. So I have no fucking clue what that means. Anyway, I'll go into looking at the crafting stuff. So yeah, you can craft upgrades like oracle upgrades, health upgrades, defense upgrades, item effect. Like, all these upgrades here you can equip onto your sword. These are obviously shields you can craft. You can craft a shotgun. Oh, look at that shotgun. Wait till that beastie shows up on your screens. Oh. Kongu cannon is a shotgun.
That is nice.
I prefer it to the Yang rifle, but I'm guessing the Yang rifle is going to be more powerful because it's at the bottom. But yeah, you get... Jesus. These blast dodge or cannon types are kind of amusing. Holy God. That looks more like a flower. Okay, here's a crossbow. In the assault category, rapid fire crossbow. And there's another one that's got bow in the name. But look at the one called wand. I hope that's not the most powerful of the lot, because I'd rather not use that for obvious reasons.
Yeah, it looks a bit.
But that looks fucking awesome. The brutal hail above it. Oh God.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, now let's have a look at snipers. Well, they've got a railgun. The Apega looks kind of daft, but the Swallow does look.
So is this your first time playing this in general?
Yep. I literally made my character as I started this first ever stream. I mean, I did
So,
dabble a bit on the setting one, like played a couple of easy missions, but not enough to really know how any of the game works other than squares to slash and triangles to heavy attack. I still haven't fully worked out how shields work. I'm starting to smell burning off this laptop, by the way, but it's finally booted up.
Oof, that's not good though.
No, I think that's just dust in the fans, because the fans have probably needed a clean out for the past year and a half. But you can see just by looking at these hammers, kind of stuff that you can get. Like, there's a claymore called the Bone Breaker, there's another one called the Congo Club, there's one that's literally the saw blade that you see that other character using. Which makes you think that at some point I'm going to be able to find... Yep, there's a chainsaw! And it's a long sword, which is fucking brilliant! That Oblivion axe, though, classes as a long sword. And the fin edge along with the chill blade. Which drill? Iron Maiden. No. Oh, that's interesting. There's an Iron Maiden 2. That makes me think there's going to be like two up variants of these swords. But yeah, upgrading them essentially. You can upgrade them that way, the way that I showed you before. You can also later on. I'm pretty sure these two question marks will be to install stuff on them.
Right.
Because I know in the old one, the other game, that you get like abandoned god arcs and you can install their abilities onto your god arcs. And what happens is you gain their you put their abilities on yours, essentially. But like, you get like tiered abilities like 1, 2, 3, and you just gradually build them up as you go. But anyway, and also there's also personal abilities. See, these are all the support characters I have now, and they all have these abilities. HP up, charisma up, damage cut, venom hits, all that good stuff. Yep. Now the AP that I gain through the fights, I can power them up and give them skills, which should help me in the long run. Don't know what the fuck ability I would give this person though, because I mean, oh, hello. If I put them in the backup, they have backup rewards, they have support roles. Nice. That actually makes up for a lot. But yeah, generally these people all have abilities, and eventually I'll use the AP to power them up some. Like, he's at HP up 3, he came as that, he's one of those early help kind of characters, as is this one. So what I'll do is I'll leave them as they are now, and I'll just see how long I can go before I start to fail every mission due to not being strong enough, and then I'll start upgrading them. I'll probably have enough AP that I can just throw them straight in at there. Yeah, so now I know it's a bit odd to do this, but I'm going to do the first tutorial now that I'd ever done for the rewards, because I'm pretty sure this gives me the healing item that I just used about. I just ran out of. So after I claim the rewards from these, I'll just see what I've got, and I'll stock myself up to the maximum number of healing potions again. Because Jesus, the pain that they can dish out.
Combat is this. Knowledge of one's surroundings is the line between life and death. Take a look around.
It's the exact same
Excellent. Now focus
tutorial mission as
straight
the second
ahead
game.
once more. Second rule of combat. Keep moving. Here's a primer on the most effective forms of traversal in the field.
Not much difference in speed, is there?
There are 2 platforms in the training area. Go ahead and climb atop them. High ground is an advantage that can't be denied, both in scouting and actual combat scenarios.
I do have a question. See when you
Always be
like
sure to
dash
keep one eye on your stamina.
near,
If you lose your
like,
breath out there, it may cost more than your pride.
I guess,
Why don't you
bigger
go for a quick
enemies,
run?
like
Get that
your
heart rate
kind
up.
of quote-unquote bosses, if you fought any of those. I
Nope.
don't know how it works in that game. But I wonder if your, like, what was it called? It long dash changes how it looks.
You mean the step dash?
Or the one that just sort of makes you sprint a bit, well, sprint.
Alright, that seems like a
comparison
suitable
to
warm
just
I don't think that changed. I think it's just a movement thing.
Of combat training. The weapon in
Right,
your
'cause
hand
the
is
reason
called
I just
God
wondered
Arc,
is because
the only tool that can slay
remote
origami.
fucking Monster Hunter
Bound
game
to
that
you for
reminds me
life.
so much of it is
We've
your
just
run
released
actually
some
changes
origami mock-ups
drastically
into the training
when you're
chamber.
near like
Strike them down.
a bigger monster.
I watch, I'll run up to him and you see I'm just running near him and nothing's happening. It's just staying the same.
Might be because it's a small enemy, but
Nah,
I don't know.
generally
might not
speaking,
have
it's the
that
same for them all.
effect.
I gave him take his tail. I gave him take his tail again. Oh. He ain't let me. He wasn't letting me get up there.
Here's our chance.
Your God Arc is a versatile weapon.
Eat him.
On a whim, it can transform from a blade into gun form for ranged attacks. Transfer now to gun form, and let loose a few rounds against the origami.
Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus.
What?
I'm still waiting for the instructions, but he's already hitting me. Oh.
Critical
Oh.
to note that ranged attacks
That was the
consume a measure of oracle power.
special I got
You'll
from
have to
killing the
monitor
first
that
one.
as well. Now, take the lessons I've taught you and defeat the origami with a combination of tactics.
Okay, here we go.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Huh. Hell yeah! Here's our chance. Still hungry? Fire!
And for the finisher.
Did you get all that down? Excellent. That will be all for today's basic training. You are dismissed.
Even in the tutorial, I'll still get my ass kicked by the things if they keep jumping at me. Like at the time, I like how the fact that they didn't wait till the tutorial's over. It's like, yeah, you should be listening while you're running.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah, considering that's what would actually happen in that show. But yeah, you should go watch it after the stream.
Yeah, I should.
Well, if you're not staying on to do anything, that is. Right, you do get upgrades as you go along. But that reminds me, I should really have powered up my gun as well as my shield. I've just got enough to upgrade this gun and no more. Damn. And upgrade the shield now if I can. There we go. Let me reinstall the Majesty skill that I already had in the new upgraded one. Nice. Now on to the next tutorial. That bleep. That. Brr. always makes you think you've done something wrong and it's not actually working, but it isn't. It is just it letting you know you've locked the mission in.
Review, shall we? Make sure you were paying attention in the last session. Slay the enemy. Be aware they are tougher than what you're used to, and will require some advanced tactics. Stay sharp. When there's no hope of avoiding an attack entirely, open your shield to absorb the brunt of the assault.
Hell yeah! Woo!